Russia publishes an official list of states unfriendly to it.
Here's a summary of the article.
A list of foreign states that Russia considers as having committed unfriendly actions against Russia, Russian companies and citizens was published on the Russian government's website on Monday. Log cat body is plus cat ID if cat ID equals 120, else if cat ID equals 69 and cat ID equals 2. A complementary item of legislation from Sunday states that Russian citizens and companies must apply for a special permit to deal with unfriendly foreign entities. The list was created as part of a series of laws to follow a Saturday decree by Russian President Vladimir Putin for temporary economic measures to ensure the financial stability of the Russian Federation. Part of the measures the list was to enforce was the law that allows Russian citizens, companies and state bodies to pay back foreign creditors in rubles. While Israel has publicly condemned Russia for its invasion of Ukraine, it was not included on the list. Israel has taken on a mediation role during the conflict, seeing Prime Minister Naftali Bennett flying to Moscow on Saturday to speak with Putin.
This post received a score of 44,000, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Ukraine made it to the list. Ukrainians, in case you missed it, Russia thinks you are unfriendly.
Well, then they should go home.
If only there wasn't some kind of unfriendly nation that has blown it to bits.
Greater than Micronesia. What did they do?
Micronesia severed diplomatic relations the moment Russia invaded Ukraine, saying they would only reconsider if Russia displayed a love of humanity.
Micronesia, hey Russia, stop being a dick. Russia, Micronesia has committed unfriendly action against Russian citizens.
Like a Civ game, they're just announcing people for the fuck of it.
I have warned the others about you.
Our words are backed with nuclear weapons.
That haven't been serviced in 35 years.
Volatile nuclear weapons.
Cruise missile map of the Earth flight. Goodbye Moscow.
Breaking news, several countries are no longer invited to Russia's birthday party, and this year there's gonna be a clown.
PFF, they have had the same clown for decades now. That's why democracy is better, we regularly get fresh clowns.
I always say that democracy's strength is not that it chose the best leaders, its strength is that you can fire the really bad ones.
I hadn't thought about it this way. This a good point.
Better a bad president than a good king, I always say.
The member states of the European Union, lazy shits, at least write out all the nations. What is more interesting, is that they apparently need a permit now to do trade with these countries. They want to swamp themselves with paperwork.
They are basically sanctioning themselves now.
Legitimately wouldn't surprise if Putin tried to reframe the sanctions as, we sanctioned them first. They're hurting way worse right now, trust us.
You don't sanction me. I sanction you, Putin.
In neo-Soviet Russia, sanctions. In Buffalo. Buffalo. Buffalo
doesn't sound like a word anymore.
No, you don't give sanctions to me. I give sanctions to you.
Russia employing the impressive "no you" strategy.
It's not very effective.
Ukraine published a list of foreign states unfriendly to it. RUSSIA.
And Russian puppet state to the north.
At this point it's included under the Russia label.
We both know that, but I want to make it clear to Russian puppet state, the RPS, that they were not overlooked and completely ignore yet again.
Greater than I want to make it clear to Russian puppet state. I'm sure Belarus saw your comment.
Belarus, I'm angry.
Shame on you, Belarus.
Kinder upset EU member states aren't all listed here individually. Sad face.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.